Hello, my lovelies. I'm Ray, and welcome back to Grand Old Academy. I think that was what it's called. That sounds about right. I'm recording on election day, which I thought was very appropriate to record a dating simulator about different political people on election day. Especially seeing how one of them could actually be our president. I will find out tomorrow. Fucking kill me. Anyways, back to the game. Right before I reached the dorm's door, Jeb happened to glance back and see me. What the fuck voice did I give him? America, hi. Marco turned around too and waved at me. I waved back at them. Hello. Go ahead, Marco. I'll meet up with you at the gym. You got it, buddy. See you there. They chest bumped and Marco headed off. Jeb walked over towards me with his long-legged, slightly gangly gait. So how are you adjusting to the academy, America? Well, I've been here for less than a full day, so I'm not sure if I can really say yet, you know? Jeb's face, fuck. Jeb's face melted into an expression of concern. Anything I can do to help? As your RA, I want Sunshine Dorm to be a welcoming place for you, and as a fellow student and a friend, I want you to be happy here at the academy. I also want to learn how to speak English. Oh, don't worry, I do feel welcome, really. Everything's going great so far. I'm glad to hear that, America. Here, I have something for you. Jeb reaches into his pocket, dug around for a few seconds, and pulled out a handful of small green and silver objects, each about the size of a marble. He plucked out one from the pile and returned the rest to his pocket. I want you to have this. He handed the object to me. I held it out on my palm and examined it. It was a tiny figurine of... a turtle? A sea turtle. It's a metaphor, a reminder that slow and steady wins the race. I want a pocket turtle. Don't complain about the pocket turtle. I want one. He seems so pure. You carry around a pocket full of turtles? Yes. What is up with this? Just every time like someone has a yes or no answer, it's just yes. He said it as if it was the most natural thing in the world. Slow and steady progress. That's the kind of the... He waved his hands in gesture of equivalency, as if he couldn't enunciate how much it meant to him. Like me on a daily basis when I use my hands to speak, because I don't know how to say words, but then I just like me flailing my arms, and you're like, bruh. And I do that a lot when I'm serving too, and I get weird looks for it, but... It also might be the hair, but I don't know. They're mighty turtles, and they need to be protected because of their beauty. They hatch on the beaches, and that they have to be sheltered from the willy birds and other predators. It's a point. It's a symbol of something, and the dorm residents love it. Well, thank you, Jeb. I'll treasure it. A wide grin broke across Jeb's face. He looked as if I had just made his day. You do that, America, and if you ever need more advice from your RA, just let me know, okay? I will. Jeb gave me a thumbs up and turned around and lopped after Marco. Like, just imagine, like, kind of slow motion, like... Hey, wait up, Marco. I smiled to myself as I entered Sunshine Dorm and headed up to my room. I unlocked my door, reminding myself again to get a keychain for my room key, and went inside. I discovered that Megan was already there, lying on her stomach in bed with her laptop in front of her, kicking her air in the feet. Feet in the air. Fuck. Hiya! What have you been up to today? I looked around campus for a while, had lunch, tried to find my homeroom, that sort of thing. Did you meet anyone interesting? Yes, actually. I met someone named Newt Gingrich last night, and we talked for a bit. At lunch, I sat with Ben Carson. He seemed really nice, even if he's a bit shy. When I went to Beltway Hall, I ran into Rand Paul, literally. And then just now I saw Jeb and Marco again. Jeb even gave me a little prep talk. He seems like a really caring RA. Did he give you one of his pocket turtles? Yeah, he did. I produced a turtle from my own pocket and sat it on my desk. It looked kind of lonely there on that big open expanse of a desk. One little turtle, newly hatched alone at the beach. Just him against the world. All those willy birds just waiting for an opportunity to chew him up. Jeb can be a little... Well, he's a unique guy, but he has a heart of gold. I get that impression from him, too. I'm glad that he made it to the next round of the debates. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. I still don't know who won the vote last night. I mean, same. Actually, that's going to be... By the time you see this, we'll know. We'll fucking know, and we'll be crying, so I'm not going to make any jokes about it. I was a little surprised to realize just how curious I was about the answer. Same. So let's see. Jeb, obviously. Marco, Rand, and Chris. No surprises there. And then Ben, John, Carly, and Ted. That's only 8. Weren't there supposed to be 9? Megan glanced away and grumbled something under her breath. I couldn't make it out, but I was pretty sure that most of the words were 4 letters long. Ah, gotcha. Sorry. No, it's fine. He'll be booted during the next round, I'm sure. He can fool people for a while when all he has to do is shout over everyone else and say one or two sentences at a time. But when he's in a smaller crowd and has to flesh out his position, you know, actually debate for once, people will see him for the fraud he is. See, you say that, but here we are in this fucking situation that's just shit all around. I don't know how mad I am about this shit. I should have made a video, but it's too late now. Fuck. I had been able to restrain myself earlier, but now my curiosity got the better of me. Why do you hate him so much? Was it a bad breakup? Wait, you think he and I actually... Oh, God, no. Definitely not. I don't think he even knows who I am. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have... I don't know why, but I assumed... I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. My cheeks were burning with embarrassment. Why had I said that out loud? Megan sighed with resignment. Fuck. It's okay, but you couldn't be more wrong, America. If it's not that, what is it? It's not really him so much. It's more what he represents. Look, Debate Club is really special to me. It's supposed to be about ideas and intelligence and cleverness. But Donald's making this year into a popularity contest. Megan lifted her head and looked at me intensely. I'm a third year, America. I graduate from the academy in June. This is my last chance to experience the debates as a student. I was so happy when I learned I was going to be a moderator. This was supposed to be my year, damn it. But now, instead of actually doing my job as a moderator, I have to be on the Donald wrangling duty. As long as he stays in the running, every debate's going to turn to name-calling, both by him and about him. I just know it. This is really hitting, like, truth, man. I don't want to be remembered by everyone at the Academy as an enabler in the dumbest, weirdest debate season ever, you know? And it's just not my reputation that's at stake. It's the reputation of the debate club itself. Maybe even the entire school. Can you imagine how awful it would be by some insane turn of events? Donald becomes the person we have to send to the inter-school debates? I am glad I recorded this today, because this is perfect for our country right now. Is this what this guy meant? Did this guy, like, actually, like, mean this? Because if so, dude, thank you. I don't want him representing Grand Old Academy. Not him. Never him. Never Trump. Megan shrugged and gave a half-hearted chuckle. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on a rant like that. No, it's fine, really. I'm interested in what you think, and it sounds like maybe you had to get that stuff off your chest. If I can help you with that, I'm happy to. It's the least I can do, after all the help you've given me. You're right. I think I did need to say all that stuff out loud to someone. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. For the rest of the day, Megan and I both focused on homework. I technically didn't have any assignments yet, since I haven't started my classes, but I spent the time leafing through my textbook, hoping to absorb at least some of whatever information that had been covered earlier in the year. When night fell and I started getting ready for bed, my nerves about class tomorrow started to hit me full force. I tried to hide my fear from Megan, but I think she sensed it. America, are you okay? I'm just excited about tomorrow. Good, get pumped. The first day of class is a big deal. Yeah, same. First day of class, like, everyone always looks, like, so nice and, like, you know, they try their best to, like, make impression on each other. And then you realize, like, halfway through for, like, most high schools, and, like, the next week as a college student, you're like, I don't give a fuck about these people. They don't give a fuck about me. And next thing you know, you're going to class in your pajamas. Story of my college life. I'm going to go on a quick tangent here. Literally, I had one class at noon, all right? I had a class at noon the last year I went to college. And for the first few weeks, I actually tried to, like, get up in time to go to class and whatnot. And I actually tried to make an effort. No, the class was at 10. I think the class was at 10. I tried to make an effort to actually get up early to go to class. But then after a while, I was like, I would get up literally 10 minutes before class, like, put on a fucking sweater and go to class. Like, I would, like, kind of brush out my hair. Well, brush out this piece of shit. Whatever. I would fix my hair, put on a sweater, and just head to class. And then go back and sleep more. Like, that's what I would do. Like, I think it was, like, the second week of school I started doing that. So, yeah, fuck it. It's a really big deal, isn't it? Yep, and that's why you're going to nail it effortlessly, right? Hearing Megan's unbridled enthusiasm actually helped me a bit. Knowing that she had so much faith in me made me have more faith in myself. Right. We both resumed our bedtime routines, Megan with enthusiasm, me with trepidation. When I curled up in my bed, I started feeling homesick for the first time since I left Japan. I slept fitfully that night, but at least I didn't have any more disturbing dreams about angry green men. Same. I was awakened by my alarm clock, going off at 6:30 the next morning. I was immediately wide awake, fueled by adrenaline and nerves. I took a shower and got dressed in my school uniform. Grand Old Academy's uniforms were very similar to the ones I was familiar with from Japan, with the exception of the American flag pin that was compulsory for students to wear here to wear at all times. The whole time I was preparing, Megan was still in bed with a pillow over her face, somehow still snoring despite my frantic activity. I looked through my backpack for the 10th time to make sure I had all the right textbooks. I packed. The alarm on Megan's phone finally went off. She rose from bed like a zombie, rubbing her eyes and shuffling around the room to gather her shower supplies. When I greeted her, she only groaned in response. That's me in the morning. That's literally me. Like, if you try talking to me in the morning, you're going to get either, like, half responses of being like, what? Or you're going to just not get a response. Though on the occasion, there are times where I actually wake up and I'm like, good fucking morning! She left the room and I heard the shower in the bathroom across the hall sputter to life. I couldn't have been more than 5 minutes later that Megan returned to the room. The transformation that she had undergone was nothing short of miraculous. Good morning, America! Ready to seize the day? She was full of her signature prep and vigor. I felt like rainbows and cartoon songbirds were about to appear around her head any second. Her hair was somehow bouncy, shiny, and perfectly coiffed right out of the shower, in sharp contrast to my still damp, straight black locks. That's not possible. You look stunning. Aw, thank you, America. So do you. I gave up discovering the secret to Megan's morning transformation for the moment, and we focused myself to the upcoming school day. Okay, I'm ready. At least, I think I am. Oh no, what if I'm not? What if I got the wrong textbook list? What if... America, calm down. You'll be fine, okay? Girl, you got this. It was the weirdest fucking voice I could have come up with that. Yes, thanks. I can do this. That's the spirit. You better get going if you want to eat breakfast before class, right? My heart skipped a beat. Breakfast! I completely forgot to schedule it in time for breakfast when I planned out my morning routine last night. I briefly considered skipping breakfast and heading straight for class, but I immediately dismissed this thought. I knew my body well enough to be certain that trying to go through the morning on an empty stomach was a terrible idea. The last thing I needed was to interrupt class with a loud stomach growl. America, are you okay? I suddenly became aware that I'd been standing in frozen shock for at least 30 seconds while panicking. That was 30 seconds fewer than I now had left for breakfast. Yes, I'm fine. I gotta go now. See you later. I spat the sentence out so fast that it was practically a single word. I grabbed my backpack, swung it over my shoulders, and raced out the door. Megan poked her head out after me and waved as I sprinted down the hall. Bye, America. Have fun. Make lots of friends, okay? Bye, dear. Have fun at school. I'm imagining Megan as, like, a stereotypical, like, 1950s mom. I think that's the point. Okay. I sprinted to the stairwell at the end of my hall, ran down it 2 steps at a time, and burst the front doors of Sunshine Dorm. When I reached the dining hall, I had to push my way to get in against a tide of students who were leaving already done with their meals. When I got to the serving area, I was dismayed to see that it had already been picked over quite thoroughly. All that was left was a few badly bruised apples, a couple bananas that looked several days past their prime, and, damn it, some slices of toast. I sighed and resigned myself to the cliche. I snatched some toast, turned back around, and dashed out the dining hall. Hey, Lamau, we going all anime trope over here with old toast in your mouth and sprinting to class. Yeah, I'm late. I don't have toast to do that, and I'm not going to try and edit that shit in. Instead, here's a montage of all the times anime chicks have done that. I ran all the way to Beltway Hall with a piece of toast hanging from my mouth, of course. I swallowed the last bite just as I walked through the front door of the building. Breakfast checked. I immediately felt lost and overwhelmed the moment I set foot in Beltway Hall. There seemed to be barely any rhyme or reason to the layout of the halls. Some of them intersected at bizarre angles, making navigation even more unintuitive. I finally worked up the nerve to ask a stranger for directions, which we'll find out who that stranger is next time, because fuck you. I do what I want. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, check out my other videos. Let me know what you think of this game, because I'm enjoying this game. But then again, I'm also dying on the inside, because as I know, we're probably going to have Trump as our next president. Or he probably is our next president right now. Who fucking knows? You'll see this sometime after the election's over. Cool. Either way, Support this game on Kickstarter. Link's gonna be in the description below because I backed it. If you back it, you can get a little virtual pocket turtle, like I'm gonna get because I paid $20. So don't forget to make bad life choices. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, my lovelies.